Hi, everyone. Welcome to our market update. My name is Vinnie. This guy is David. If you look below, you'll see our information. So if you have a direct question, reach out, comment, text us, voicemail, send a carrier pigeon, all good.
The carrier pigeon, last time, Vinny, that was kind of unique when that person sent us smoke signals, which I didn't think was a good idea in California with all the fire problems.
I didn't really understand what they actually meant with the signal. So, but anyways.
Yeah, it was very interesting. But at the same time, it's like with all this new technology, people are resorting back to old school ways, like sending letters and carrier pigeons and smoke signals, I guess. So
before we get into interest rates, before we get into active properties on the market and a kicker, we've actually seen the properties go up, inventory go up. This week, we've actually seen it go down a tad bit. But anyways, before we get to that, something we haven't done for a little while, and you'll see below in that clicker, is that you have a chance to win $50. Now, how do you win $50? Basically, your chance to guess the correct answer for these questions below. So this is the one that we did before. How much does the most expensive detached property sell in La Jolla so far this year? This is a question we did a long time ago, but we'll see if I don't think no one's sold. But anyway, what was your guess? Do you have your idea what your guess was?
Mine was 40 million.
Okay. And again, maybe in the last 2 months and we've done this, something's changed, but 22 million Chelsea for a detached.
That's a little bit off. I'm only off by like 18 million.
Half. So,
but that's a drop in the bucket when you're buying a $22 million house. You're just like 10 million here, 5 million there.
Or you could buy 22 homes, with the median being close to, roughly about in the 9. So you could buy 22 million. But anyways, all right. So here's the question for this week, and I did a little bit, trying to make it a little easier for you guys. Okay, for you watch out there. So the least expensive detached property is sell in Rancho Bernardo so far this year, but I'm also giving you another hint. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,000 square foot property. Okay, so 2-bedroom, 1-bath, detached, 1,000 square foot property. What's your guess, David?
Rancho Bernardo, it is an SFR or is it a condo?
SFR.
SFR. I'm gonna go with 579.
Okay, so 579 is his guess.
That's quite a fixer right there. For 579, that's a major fixer in Rancho Bernardo.
So all you gotta do is text myself or David your amount that you think it is for your chance to win $50. All right, so try to keep it, making it easier for you right there. Trying to just give this money away. David has his money in his pocket, and he's just like, you know what? I'm
just ready to give it away like the Geico lizard. It's so easy, even a caveman could do it. That's what this happens sometimes,
Well, talking about being so easy, how are rates looking? Is it easy to buy a loan?
It's so funny you mentioned that, Vinny, because here's this not well-known paper.
Wall Street, okay.
Wall Street Journal, and look at the front page.
Medical fight to save lives?
No, it's Fed reached to its highest level in 22 years. Jeez. Let's try this again.
Oh, there you go. Fed list rates to highest level in 22 years. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Okay. So, if you've been watching our podcast for a while, me and Vinny look at a lot of different angles of different stuff, and we've been talking about this for a while. This is not the usual market. And for interest rates, past shows you watch us, usually in the past, when the Fed increases interest rates, mortgage rates go down. You have to wait a minute. Mortgage rates go down. But right now, for the last year, every single time the Fed has almost increased rates, mortgage rates have not gone down. They've actually, today they got worse again. So we're witnessing one of these weird events where we're not following history right now. And it's very strange because it's either, is there too much dissemination of information that can be controlled now? Is there a conspiracy theory? Have aliens taken over the mortgage rate market? I don't know. But the unique thing is this. It's not following its usual course. So for those of you out there who are looking things and going, oh, well, the Fed will increase rates. Normally mortgage rates drop. They went up today. And they got really nasty. And it's been an interesting chain of events, and I keep wanting to come to you, with a great outlook that mortgage rates are going to drop really soon, although I'm still going to hold my thing to October, November, is Interesting time, and I don't think it's going to help with inventory with rates moving up, Vinny.
Yeah, I mean, inventory has trickled down. I feel like I broke a record here. I mean, if you're waiting for that crash to happen, you're going to be waiting probably a good amount of time. We probably already saw that little bit of that hiccup, that crash, that 12% drop end of last year. So, I mean, we have such drastically low inventory. The drop that we saw last year was because the shock of that 3%, 3.5% to 5.5%, 6% interest rate, that shock right there. But what happened is people are getting adjusted to the new norm of the current interest rates. For people that are underwater, because people are like, oh, well, what about foreclosures? Or people that are underwater, it's probably not likely. Most people are actually have equity. Yeah, because the values have gone up so drastically. And it's not like a lot of people had adjustables where their adjustables are kind of bearing fruit. If they had an adjustable, they probably refinance out of it when rates were in the threes. So logically, that crash that you're waiting for, it's kind of probably already happened, or you're gonna be waiting a long period of time. So you guys figure out, okay, well, how can I take advantage of this current market? What are you gonna say? Sorry, Dave.
I said, are you gonna tell me I missed the crash?
Yeah, man, and it probably wasn't even a crash; it was a correction. 12%
it was a correction.
Drop. So that's kind of where you're looking at now. You could say, okay, well, what if we got more inventory? We would have to get a massive amount of inventory. You're talking about, we have 2,300 properties currently right now, close to 2,400, right? 4,300 in COVID times at the beginning of COVID, and we thought that was low because we need to get to 9,000. So we're talking roughly about, we need to get 400 times amount of inventory to get
only 400 times
to get to where we.
Wow, Vinny, this is so optimistic, man. You are just like a ray of sunshine.
Well, the thing you got to think about is, okay, well, how can I take advantage of the market right now? There is opportunities in the fact that the list of sold is not selling at 106 that it was selling for. Last year at this time, it's selling at 101. So that means there's opportunities for properties to buy maybe under it or at list. So you're not having to overbid, but at least you can get, okay, let me factor in some credits to this property. Let me buy down the rate. Let me look at it basically, getting back to a 2-1 buy down. Now it's not the norm, but there are opportunities, and you guys talk to your realtor, your lender to see kind of what's going to make it better for you to purchase.
And you know what's interesting, what you just said, Vinny, is if we have that much inventory, that means there's that many more people that have to rent, and there's no new rentals, which technically will tell you that means your rent is going up.
Yeah. And what is it? I think rents go up something about is it 10%?
Landlords can increase their rents 10% per year. That's under AB 1482 law, depending on, you as a landlord.
But we've seen that for the last 3 years, right? Roughly about 10%.
Yeah, it's easy 10%. But during COVID times, rents went up 20%.
Yeah.
And right now this is bad because there's no homes for sale and more people are renting, and you can increase the rents and there's nothing you can do about it. It's a shame because San Diego has limited supply of homes. That's just the way it is.
So I'm gonna, before we finish off, I'm gonna show you this right here. So the detached list of sold. It's a little over 101, right, last month. And mind you, we were at that 106 in the end of last year. And this is for the detached condo market, fairly similar list of sold. So if you're looking to find opportunity, find a way to buy, even assumable loans are possible. I have a client right now that's getting assumable loan on
that's a great deal.
It's fantastic. Now there's opportunities, but the only way you're going to basically be ready for opportunity is if you're talking to your trusted realtor, talking to your trusted lender. If you don't have one, you know who to reach out to. Myself and David, we would love to earn your business. Any last words of wisdom you want to throw out there?
Remember, the NFL draft is going to mean that